So as per filming of these videos, I'm pre-filming all of these because NaNoWriMo is coming up and I want to make sure I get these all done for you guys. I also still have a cold for like 2 weeks now, so if I sound groggy in these videos, I'm very sorry, and I'm just trying to get over that. But despite all of that, I'm going to be filming another favorites video, and I'm very excited to do these because I really enjoy doing these. So I'm going to focus every month on trying to find some things I can talk to you guys about for some favorites. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is my October favorites video. So October was a weird month. My reading was weird, as I mentioned in my wrap up. I was super busy with work. Like I said previously, I was working like 52-hour weeks between the two jobs. I'm super tired. I was also sick during this, like at least a good chunk of the month of October. I was pretty sick for it. So I just ended up not filming toward the end of the month of October, and I just needed sleep, so I was sleeping for the most of October. But I did manage to find a couple things to talk about for my favorites video. So the first thing I want to mention is the bookish favorites. So my favorite book of the month was Reintegration by Ashley Bogner. This was a really well done dystopian. I've mentioned in my wrap up, if you guys are a fan of Anomaly series by Chris McGee, you should pick up Reintegration. It is so fascinating on this dystopian world she's written, because so much of that dystopian world is already happening today in a lot of aspects of society. So that was really fascinating. So I do highly recommend you guys pick this up, but this was my favorite book of October. So my favorite audiobook for the month of October was The Butterfly and the Violin by Christy Cameron, and the narrator was Carrington McDuffie. I just wanted to make sure I got her name right. So Carrington McDuffie was the narrator for this, and I really enjoyed her narration. She did the accents very well. At first they seemed overdone, but when I remember how my Oma and Opa sound with their German accents and how an Austrian accent would sound, they were very well done and very accurate to that. So I really enjoyed the different accents and the different voices that she did. It was a huge talent, I think, of how she did male and female voices as well. So I really very much enjoyed the audiobook for this, and it just really captivated the story as well. I also managed to finally watch some movies. So there was a couple movies that came out that I was really excited to get. The first one was Ballerina. This is a French-Canadian film, or was made in Quebec. It's translated to English, but it stars like Ellie Fanning for voices and Carly Rae Jepsen as well. So I finally picked that one up. It wasn't my favorite. I saw it in theaters, but it wasn't my favorite for this month because I have a couple of new ones to talk about. But I love this cover and everything. It's a super cute animation movie about a girl who wants to become a ballerina and her dream to do so. So if you like animated movies like I do, I would highly recommend this. The next two new movies that I hadn't seen in theaters, that I didn't get to see in theaters, were Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Spiderman Homecoming. So I finally saw these two movies and finally caught myself up on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. My favorite movie of the month was Spiderman Homecoming. So I really enjoyed this video. This is finally the Spider-Man I was waiting for. Tom Holland is the perfect Spider-Man. He's like 20 years old in real life, but he plays the perfect 15-year-old. Like the perfect nerdy 15-year-old student. I love that he had his BFF and they were just hanging out. The crushes were realistic, and the love interests and stuff were a realistic setting for a 15-year-old. It wasn't like adults that are in high school pretending to be high schoolers. Like, they felt like real kids in high school, and that's what I really liked about Spider-Man, and just how Spider-Man had to deal with coming home from the events of Civil War to being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and kind of dealing with that and wanting really bad to be in the Avengers, and just all of the shenanigans that ensues. It was just a well done movie, and I really liked it. There's a food item on my list, and I have like 3 empty bags in my room of these, and they're Snappers. I love these things so much. They're dark chocolate pretzels with caramel and sea salt. It is so good. It's the perfect combination of sweet and salty, and I have to go buy some more for NaNoWriMo because I need these to help me write a book, because that's how that works. But these are delicious. I absolutely love these. I love coming home and just like eating 2 or 3 or the whole bag when I come home after a long day at work. I love these so much. So if you love a really good sweet and salty snack, you should definitely pick these up. I was also on the hunt for the caramel apple soft chews that I saw on Sam's channel from Werther's Original. but we don't have them in Canada, and I'm so disappointed. So I can't find them anywhere, but these are a really good alternative. The last two things I want to mention are Funko Pops. So I will have a Funko Pop update video up shortly for you guys, if not already up, depending on what order I put these videos up. But my two favorite Funko Pops for this month, and I had a lot to choose from, but I got the new Mulan Funko Pop, and it's hard to focus, but there she is. And then I got the new Jasmine Funko Pops as well. So these are, now they're focusing. These are just really, really pretty with the new Disney Princess Funko Pops and their dresses and their hair and the details and everything. Like Mulan, I don't know if you guys will see if it'll focus, but on the back of her arm is actually her cheat notes when she went to go see the matchmaker. I love the attention to detail for these. And so I couldn't choose between the two of them. I actually got 3 of them this month, but these two are my favorites. And I also want to throw in quickly in music. Actually, 2 albums I picked up were the latest and the previous Alan Doyle albums. And Alan Doyle was the lead singer from A Great Big Sea, and he has started doing some individual stuff as well. He is East Coast Canadian, and he's a Canadian artist. I really enjoy his stuff because I like that East Coasty with fiddles and drums and stuff and pipes kind of sounding, and so they kind of have that kind of East Coast folk sound to them. It's very weird to describe, but it's definitely got a lot of East Coast Canadian elements to it, so I've been really enjoying that as well. So those are all the favorites I had for the month of October, and just a few to touch upon. I am being more diligent in actually going out and trying things and doing things so I can do favorites, because I think it's a way to just encourage me to kind of look for things and to kind of take care of myself, enjoy myself, but then to go out and do things as well. And I think that's just good self-care. I mean, it's not good to spend out of your limits is what I'm not encouraging, but just getting out and doing things is sometimes just what you need to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any favorites you want to mention or items that you discovered in the month of October, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!